Now, Eric, I'm starting to think back. I remember you used to go to the Modern Time show, and that was around 10 years ago, wasn't it?
10 years ago. That's when I first started out being a dealer.
So was that the first show you did, the Tawny's Modern Time show?
Probably, yeah.
And I remember you were over there. Now you finally made it over here.
I know. It's been a long road.
So it's been about 10 years. Are you thinking about, I don't know, celebrating your when will your anniversary actually be?
Well, we're going to celebrate it at our new location down on Melrose, April 5th.
April 5th.
Yeah. It's a Friday.
Now, what is the address of the new location?
4361 Melrose.
4361 Melrose. And how long have you been at that new location?
A year.
About a year.
We're almost
so you're
5,000
celebrating.
square feet.
So
Yes.
you're celebrating really two anniversaries.
Yes, exactly. Two anniversaries.
A decade of business and a year at that location.
Exactly.
So over the years, what are some of the highlights? What are some of the shows that you've done that you've been proud of?
The Golden California show, of course.
Golden California show.
Starting that with Ted and Sandy, who run this show. And good.
Well, what's this show here?
This is Antiques and Objects.
Okay, you're not ashamed of this show, are you?
Of course not.
Okay. And where are some of the
show.
places that you've been? Because you've been kind of a gypsy, right? You've been to various places. Didn't you start off at the Pasadena Antique Center?
I actually did the Sherman Oaks Antique Mall.
Okay, so you were at the Sherman Oaks. What year was that?
10 years ago.
Okay, so you were at the Sherman Oaks. That's where you started out. The Sherman Oaks Antique Mall. Then you went to the Pasadena Center. And you were there for about six years. And then you moved on to
down on Melrose in my own store.
I see.
4 years ago.
And so what are some of the great items that you have come across that you've bought and sold that have been some of the highlights of your
numerous amounts of Monterey, classic Monterey. All sorts of paintings and so forth.
So when you were starting off as a young man, well, where are you from? What city were you born in?
From Eugene, Oregon.
From Eugene, Oregon.
Yes.
And where'd you go to school?
The University of Oregon.
The University. And what was your major?
Art and history.
So your art and history major. So when you were a young man, what were your career goals? What were you hoping to do when you grow up?
I had no idea. Actually, I think these are really good customers.
Okay.